Hey friends, this is Life Coach Rich. Today we're talking about lack of understanding. Sometimes people have a lack of understanding in their relationships. Let me explain that, or a lack of sacrifice. I don't like the word compromise because it seems like people are winning. So I like to say lack of understanding or lack of sacrifice. What I mean is in a relationship, it takes two parties. Sometimes we need to give a little bit, sometimes we need to take a little bit. And so it's not about winning, it's about mutual understanding and resolution. So let me ask you a question. This is a common question I have in all of my relationship advice. Do you see a conflict as an opportunity to become closer to the one that you care about? If both parties have that in mind, have that as their focus, then you're going to be able to reach mutual understanding and resolution. You're going to be able to work towards that. But that takes sacrifice, that takes understanding, that takes a give and take in a relationship. It's not my way or the highway thing. When you're in a relationship, it's not my time anymore. It's our time. It's coming to understanding on different things in life, different ways in which you're trying to work together. You have two completely different people, different perspectives, grew up in different, even if you grew up in the same town, then you still grew up in two completely different homes. And so you have a lot of things that are different about you, and the other person has a lot of different things that whenever you're trying to come together and work together, it takes understanding, it takes sacrifice sometimes. And that needs to be mutual sacrifice. If somebody is not willing to come to understanding or give any, then maybe they're trying to control everything. Maybe they're a control freak. Maybe they're continuing to just want their way. And so that's an unhealthy path. We need to be able to find some middle ground. There's a give and take in finding middle ground so that we can continue to live with that person and interact with that person in a healthy way and in a way that leads towards peace and harmony. So here's some different, a couple of different verses for you. One, as far as wives and how you relate in a marriage, it specifically says in 1 Peter 3:7, husbands, in the same way, be considerate as you live with your wives. Another way to say that is live with your wife in an understanding way. I really like that verse. And the end of the verses says that so that it will not hinder your prayers. The Bible's giving husbands specific instructions relate our wives with honor and respect so that it doesn't hinder our prayers. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. So we want to be able to learn how we can treat our wives with love and respect, and live with them in an understanding way. A good illustration that one of the ladies, a married woman, gave me. She said, "My husband's like a warm blanket. He's comfort. He is inviting. He is security. He's welcoming. All of those things wrapped up in like a warm blanket that you can just snuggle up in." And I always thought that was such a cool illustration, because how many times, sometimes if I'm angry, I'm not inviting. I'm not like that warm blanket. If I'm just trying to prove or something or win an argument, there's not security there. There's unrest there. There's discord there, disharmony. So anyway, there's a lot of things that we can do better at, and giving and taking, that's just part of a relationship. If you care about the other person, there has to be some middle ground that you can find. It's not that you're always winning, it's not that you're always losing or something. You're not looking at trying to keep score, you're not looking at who's winning and losing. I want to sacrifice. I need to see some sacrifice from them as well, so that it's a balanced relationship. It's not a one-sided relationship. It's a balanced relationship. You're working towards mutual understanding, resolution, and then it's wonderful. So anyway, that's a tip related to that. Have some other relationship advice videos coming out. Please watch those. Share, like, and subscribe. It help the channel, and then just because we all need to continue improving together, guys. This Life Coach Rich. Hopefully, that was helpful for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.